안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Okay, so for today's lesson, we'll be learning about school. Okay? So school is 학교. So for our first word, school, 학교. 학교. Okay? 학교, it means school. So we'll be learning what kind of 학교. So what goes in front before 학교. Okay? So elementary school is 초등학교. 초등학교. 초등학교 is elementary school. Okay, 초등학교. And after elementary school, so it's middle school. Okay, middle school, 중학교. So maybe some other countries would kind of call it differently. Maybe like secondary school. So secondary school, like primary school for elementary school, primary school, and then middle school. With maybe in different countries they would call it secondary school. So different countries have different system level, grade level. So this is age between after your sixth grade, yeah, middle school. So 중학교. So in Korean we call it 중학교. 중 actually means middle. 중학교. Okay, next one, high school. High school, and in Korean we call it 고등학교. 고등학교. 고등학교 is high school. And after that, university and college. And in Korean we call that 대학교. 대학교. For undergraduate studies, university, college, 대학교. And after that, you might go to graduate school, and graduate school in Korean we call it 대학원. 대학원. So 대학교 and 대학원. So undergraduate, college, universities, and then after that, graduate school, 대학원. Okay. So going back to kindergarten. So we should have started with kindergarten, but we started with 학교 first. And kindergarten is 유치원. 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 Kindergarten. Okay? Wonderful. So let us review some of the list. 학교, school. 초등학교, elementary school. 중학교, middle school. 고등학교, high school. 대학교, which is university or college. 대학원, graduate school. 유치원, kindergarten. Good. And the next set. So in 대학교 or kindergarten, 초등학교, 중학교, 고등학교, there are students. Student, 학생. Okay, 학생 is student. Are you a 학생? Or are you a teacher, which is 선생, 선생님. Yes, it is 선생, but we put 님. Yeah, because 님 is like for like their title. 님, 선생님. Okay. And next one, professor, 교수님. So when you are actually calling someone, you don't just say 교수. That's rude. you say 교수님. 교수님. So you have to put the name when you're actually calling that person. Okay. So 교수님. Okay, professor. 교수님 or 선생님. Okay, next one. Classroom. Classroom is 교실. 교실. Classroom. Classroom is 교실. Playground or field, you could say, is 운동장. 운동장. 운동. 운동. Remember 운동 is exercise. So 운동장 is where you know. So playground is a way of saying 운동장. Is the meaning of 운동장 could be a playground, but more of a in a school, where you play, where you run around, if there's a field, that's mostly called 운동장 in Korean. Okay. And gym. This is the indoor gym, so it's called 체육관. 체육 is actually a physical education. Physical education. 체육관. 체육관. So let's say, oh, I'm taking, 체육 today. That means, oh, I'm taking physical education today. So that's 체육, 체육관. Okay, next one. Oh, every student's favorite place. Snack bar. Snack bar is 매점. 매점 is snack bar. Snack bar. Okay, moving on. Oh, another favorite place. Cafeteria. Cafeteria is 식당. 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 Well, it could be another word for a restaurant for Korean. You could say 식당. We do say restaurant. Restaurant. Did you go to that restaurant? But you could also say, did you go to that 식당? So it's restaurant sounds a little more fancy, but 식당 is still counts as restaurant also, cafeteria. Okay. So reviewing the list. Second part. 학생, student. 선생님, teacher. 교수님. So you put 님 when you're actually calling out to that professor or teacher to show respect. So 선생님, teacher. 교수 or 교수님, professor. 교실, classroom. 운동장, playground. 체육관, gym. 매점, snack bar. 식당, cafeteria. Okay, wonderful. Moving on. Some accessories. So pencil. Pencil is 연필. 연필. 연필 is pencil. Next one, pen. Pen. Same, pen. Pen is pen. Okay, we'll move on. Eraser. 지우개. 지우개. Eraser. 지우개. Next one, book. 책. 책. 책 is book. I don't know if you remember. 책 and 잡지. 잡지 is magazine. Okay. And textbook. 교과서. Textbook is 교과서. 교과서. One more time. 교과서. Not 교과서. 교과서. Okay? Alright, that's textbook. Next one, note or notebook. Notebook. 공책. Remember, 책 was book, so actually notebook would be fine too, but we just put note. 공책. So take out your 공책, take out your notebook, take out your note. 공책. So 공 actually it also means blank. So 책 with nothing written on it, which is notebook, so it's 공책. Okay. And next one, paper. Paper is 종이. 종이. 종이 is paper. Okay. And blackboard. 칠판. 칠판. Blackboard is 칠판. Blackboard, 칠판. Okay, next one. Chalk. Chalk is 분필. Chalk, 분필. 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 Chalk. Next one. Bag. Bag is 가방. 가방. 가방 is bag. Okay, well done. Okay, so let's review. So we learned 연필, which is pencil. Pen, which is pen. 지우개, 지우개 is eraser. 책 is book. 교과서, textbook. 공책, note or notebook. 종이, paper. 칠판, blackboard. 분필, chalk. And lastly, 가방, which is bag. Wonderful. Let us move on to our next one. To study. 공부하다. 공부하다. So 공부 is study. So to study is 공부하다. Okay. Next one. To learn. 배우다. 배우다. To learn. To learn. 배우다. Next one. To write. To write is 쓰다. 쓰다. To write. Okay. The next one. 읽다. To read. 책을 읽다. To read a book. 책을 읽다. So 읽다 is to read. 읽다. Okay, so I'm sure you have noticed that there's a complex double consonant here. Okay, don't panic. It's okay. So just follow after me. 읽다. 읽다. Okay, so there's il and a little bit of the g at the end. 읽다. 읽다. Okay? 읽다. 읽다. Okay? 읽다. 읽다. Okay. To read. Next one. 말하다. To speak. To speak is 말하다. 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 To speak. Okay, well done. So we just learned simple 5 ones in school that we study, we learn, we write, we learn to read, and we learn to speak. Okay, of course we do learn to calculate and all that, but just basic ones. So 공부하다, to study, 배우다, to learn, 쓰다, to write, 읽다, to read, 말하다, to speak. Okay, well done. So, thank you. We'll see you in our next lesson. 감사합니다. 수고하셨습니다.